The proscription of the Shi'Ites group by the federal government and the Inspector General of Police recently is unlawful and unconstitutional, and it's undemocratic. The bane of all woman conflicts on earth is lack of communication. Now, we all know that this Shi'Ites group, they are all followers of the Islamic leader, El-Zakzaky, who have been detained for close to 4 or 5 years now by the federal government in violation of so many court orders and rulings.
To me, I cannot totally agree with the federal government, but their conduct can let the federal government believe they are terrorists. I'm a Muslim, and I practice Muslim, but the way they are conducting their practice, they have gone to an extreme.
To the best of my knowledge, the Shi'Ites are not terrorist organization, and they will never be. I'm not a member of the organization. Our constitution gives room for everybody to practice their religion, but not in a violent way. And I don't believe that the Shi'Ites have been violent, except due to the provocation given to them by the military. And since that time, the country has not witnessed peace.
The issue there is that there was an impending court case on this issue. And the court actually gave a judgment or a ruling on that. And the court didn't even say that it's a terrorist organization. If the court had defined such a thing, there would have been a way of trying to handle this issue. But in fact, they must scrutinize the issues involved, because if it is not scrutinized, you now know exactly what will lead to a terrorist organization.
Proscription of the Shi'Ites group by the Nigerian government, to me, it is recreating the problem. When you have a government that does not listen to issues, when you have a government that has a dictatorial approach to issues, you will always have strong resistance from the people you are called to lead.
Under a democratic system of government, freedom of association is guaranteed. Though I would love to admonish the Shi'Ites protesters to tone down their approach. So far so good, their protests have never been violent. It's when security agencies who use straight of force attack them that they also get violent. But notwithstanding that, the federal government should be admonished to release that man.
The federal government must be ready to face the reality. It is either we have the state police or we continue with this situation.
The federal government has just proscribed the Islamic Movement of Nigeria, also known as Shi'Ites Group, as a terrorist organization, and the Inspector General of Police has actually banned any act of protest by that organization. And Nigerians have been reacting, saying that this is undemocratic and should not be encouraged, since it's setting a dangerous precedent. And you've heard them speak, you've heard them air their opinion about this action by the federal government. The federal government has been called upon to treat issues with caution and with wisdom. It's Olomu-Agbodo reporting for Lover Plus News.